Good afternoon. Here is the national news from our studio, BGI TV, Baba Gbagede Imo TV. I am Sanut Olakomi Ajikade. First, hear the major headlines. Federal government to penalize civil servants who do not meet JAMB standard. Desani forfeit Abuja mansions, luxury cars to federal government. Lagos to pupils, report cases of abuse, the Nation newspaper. Gunmen kidnap driver, 10 passengers in Bedouin. And lastly, on sports news, 2023 FIFA WWC, Oshuala OK Super Falcons crew. Now hear the news in details. The federal government has assured that an investigation will be conducted following the recent confirmation examination that was taken by the federal employees all around the nation. The investigation, the head of the Civil Service of the Federation, Dr. Folashade Yemi Eson, noted is required to identify applicants who did not meet the requirements of the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, vowing that disciplinary measures against such criminals will be taken. The head of service, who was represented by the Permanent Secretary, Special Duties Office OACSF, Farouk Yusuf, noted that the computer-based test is an implementation of the digitalization and local content management of the civil service. Justice Mobolaji Olajuwon of the Federal High Court in Abuja on Monday ordered the final forfeiture of 2 Abuja properties and 2 luxury cars belonging to a former Minister of Petroleum Resources, Mrs. Disani Alison Madueke, to the federal government. The 2 properties are located at plot 1854 Mohammed Mahazi Street and number 6 Aso Drive in Abuja's Ibro, Asokoro and Maitama districts respectively, and are valued at $2 million and 330 million naira. The luxury cars are black BMW Salon and chassis number and registration number, and a black Jaguar Saloon with chassis number, valued at 36 million naira. Director Citizen Rights of the Ministry of Justice, Ms. Adetutu Oshinusi, who gave the advice, who urged the pupils to know their rights and be ready to defend them when infringed upon. Ms. Oshinusi stated this yesterday at a sensitization program to students of Ijegun Community Primary School. The sensitization campaign in furtherance of One Stop Child Justice Center, an initiative of Directorate of Citizen Rights, aimed at reducing the spate of child abuse in the state and ensuring that minors are protected from the abusers. Gunmen kidnap driver, 10 passengers in Bedouin. Gunmen have abducted a driver and 10 of his passengers traveling by commercial vehicle from Jos, Plateau State to Odisha, Anambra State. A source close to the transport company, which owned the bus in Jos, revealed that the bus left Jos on Friday at about 7 a.m. with 10 passengers, including the driver, but ran into the gunmen of Eke Highway in Benue State at about 4 p.m. in the evening. It was further learned that the gunmen led the passengers into the bush and forced them to surrender their phones, while the driver was mercilessly beaten and also abducted by the gunmen. And lastly, the sports news. Super Falcons forward Aishat Oshuala insisted that the former African champions won't have any problem facing the teams in their group at the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. Randy Wardrum's side will be up against co-host Australia, Republic of Ireland, and Canada in Group B. The Super Falcons will confront Canada in their first game in the competition in Melbourne on July 21, before facing Australia and the Republic of Ireland in Brisbane. I think we have a really good group. It is the World Cup and it is not meant to be easy or a walk in the park, a Barcelona forward Oshuala told BBC Sport Africa. And that will be all for the national news for today. But before we go, here are the major headlines once again. Federal government to penalize civil servants who do not meet JAMB standard. Disani forfeit Abuja mansions, luxury cars to federal government. Lagos to pupils report cases of abuse, the Nation newspaper. Government kidnap driver and 10 passengers in Benue. And lastly, 2023 FIFA WWC Oshuala OK Super Falcons crew. To join us on all our social media handles, on Facebook as Gbagede Imo with Alawi Adebayo. Follow the page, share the page, and like it. And on YouTube as Baba Gbagede Imo TV. Subscribe to our channel and turn on your post notification bell. And on Instagram as Gbagede Imo _22.